everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to a Viking festival at Trelleborg in Denmark, Slagelse, and that's where the Vikings are from, so it's very authentic. So let's go in. You are interested in Vikings, you cannot miss to see this because there's going to be full of Viking things and Vikings. Harald Bluetooth, that is my direct ancestors. It is nice costumes. That was how the Vikings were dressed when they were going to war. Now we're here and it's full of tents and smoke everywhere. And people dressed as Vikings, feeling back in time. Going up to this authentic built Viking house. This was where the Viking kings would have lived, in a house built like this. Let's go. Into a true Viking house where the king of the Vikings would live. Look at this. Such a nice big room, so high to the ceiling here. And you could see they had some lights so they could see the candle lights and a fire in the middle to keep warm. Many furs everywhere to keep warm because Danish winters can be really rough. And then the king and queen, they would sit right here where I'm sitting and talk to all the people that came to them for something. Standing here with a real Danish Viking, and what's your name?
My name is Timo.
Yes.
And I've been a Viking for about 3 years now. I've been here for a week at the Trelleborg Museum. We've been enjoying it and we've had great weather. It's been great watching the fighters as well going out. And
you've been in the battle?
I haven't been in the battle, no, but it's been fun watching.
Yeah. And do you have a shop or something here? Or?
I make chainmail. So this, for example.
Wow, that's amazing.
This big chain. I make, for example, chainmail armor as well. I like the warthogs theme because I have the warthog tusks on my pendant right here.
And you have also real Viking pearls.
Yep, real Viking pearls as well. I got these in England from York.
Yes, and I love your hat also.
Thank you.
It's real fur, I think fox or what?
What
is it you're wearing? You're wearing a...
I'm wearing a tunic.
Yeah.
Then I have some leg wraps.
Yeah.
We call them lingas.
Yeah.
And some leather shoes.
It's amazing.
And then I also have a belt.
Oh, that's beautiful bag.
And a knife that goes with it. These are all historical finds from Sweden.
Oh, so much.
You're welcome.
So nice to meet you, and
thank you for the interview.
For showing us everything. Yeah. That was such a sweet Viking that I interviewed. Hi. It's going to be really dangerous. Beautiful. had all these colors. That was how they could color in the old days in Viking age from nature things. Very similar to this. Full of Vikings. It's called Udgård. That was kind of the Viking age hell. Here, museum's house. Bor du herinde? I just interrupted a Viking's home. So this house was how a rich Viking was living, and the poorer ones, they had like clay houses, and the tents, that was how they were traveling, living in tents. Tak skal du have. Making arrows. Yes, now we're talking about arrows.
Arrowheads were used in warfare, and by the size of it and the weight of it, they were used on heavy war bows.
Okay.
Heavy war bows had a draw strength of over 100 pounds.
Wow. This is a bow from the Viking age?
The design is.
Yeah.
The bow itself is
of course it's newer. But
it is not nearly as old. It's
but the design is Viking. Yeah.
The shape is a D bow.
Ah.
Here I'm making a flat bow.
Wow.
The wood is hazel, as is this one.
Okay.
Here I have an elm bow, and this is yew. Y-E-W.
It's not me, but you.
Yeah, exactly. 98% of all bows were made from yew.
Okay.
That we found, at least.
Yeah.
The red core wood is super hard.
Wow.
The white outside is super flexible, so when you make a bow out of it, the inner side wants to straighten out. The inner side wants to straighten out fast, so the arrow gets shot off faster.
Ah.
The outer side is super flexible, so it actually wants to bend.
Oh, that's so interesting. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's really nice Viking shields. When they were going to war, they had these to protect themselves. Glam Danesa is ready for Viking war. Look at these nice ones. They were making these nice decorations in Viking age. Special technique to do them.
Hey lads, check my channel, subscribe, like, comment, share, break the notification bell for eternity.
And I actually was in the Viking festival in Mexico a long time ago. But here, people are actually living like Vikings. The other place, they were selling a lot of things and it was so super nice, very different. But here people have actually been living for a whole week in these tents and everywhere. Look at this. All these nice colors. Full of strong Vikings. Selling mjød everywhere. In the middle of Viking dinner time. Hi. Ah, it looks nice. Viking soup. Actually, here we have a Viking helmet. Actually, the Vikings didn't wear the horns. It's just for movies. Hi.
You tie something to it and you just poke it to the material, wrap it, and wrap
Nice
it around.
horns.
Or
they were drinking from
have
them
a thin part, you can
and say skål. Beautiful. Naked Vikings. And there behind me we have some cars as they had in the Viking time. So cute. Glam Danesa is also traveling in time. Beautiful silver jewelry.
Those are elder Futhark runes. Yes.
They are runes to the Viking alphabet. Beautiful.
No,
Viking
we
coins.
have 4 more.
With Magdalene, that has been living now as a real Viking for some days. How many days did you live here?
We came Wednesday.
Yeah. And Magdalene has been in the battle of Trelleborg.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Fighting the battle.
Some of the weapon I have on me are the short-handed weapon. Normally we also have axe. I don't have an axe with me, but this is the sword I will need for one man battled.
Yes.
So just swing. I can use. I can tell you about
take a
killing
little step
stones
back
afterwards.
here.
And then we have this one. It's called a sax, lang sax.
Ah.
Sax in the Danish is actually a scissor,
Yeah.
but it's also this kind of type. And we have to have more weapons, so I think authentic as possible. More weapons up here. Our spears and
I
things
just
like
want to hear about your clothes. It's beautiful.
Oh
with
yeah,
these
this is
pearls
the typical
and,
women dress. So the English names.
Brushes. I don't
Yeah,
know.
kind of brushes and the pearl and
they were found in Viking graves like this.
Yeah,
yeah,
and different color for pearls, different areas, things like that. People typical dress if they have a grave from Birka or Hedeby, because there are some different between the different founds. And normally you found one found and you go like that one. Typical as it is.
Super nice. People even brought beds, double beds and everything here. Hi. Hi.
When we have a break, we just do what we would like to do. So we repair our clothes or we make things.
Yes. This is yours?
This is mine.
Ah, so nice.
Yes.
This battle of Trelleborg, is it a battle that really happened?
Probably.
Yeah, we don't know.
Trelleborg.
Yeah. Nobody remembers anymore.
We have 200 axes.
Oh, wow.
We call it ducks.
Ducks, yeah.
Our last one. And you only have 2 hands to make a kill. You don't have shields.
Yes. So how many lives you have in the battle?
If you're killed, you are killed.
Okay.
Typical axe. We also always start with axe and train with that. And we have 2-handed spear.
Wow.
Again, if you have a 2-handed weapon, you don't have a shield. They are 2.5 meters.
Yes.
So of course, you can stick quite long.
Yes.
And then we have the 1-handed spear. And then you will typically be standing like this.
Ooh. And now the photographer is dead.
Typical killing zone is the torso, the whole torso. And for the short weapons and the axe, it would be the torso and the thighs.
Okay.
Typical when we start to learn to fight, we have 5 strikes. We have each shoulder, we go and take. We have the thighs, we go in there. And we have a kind of stab, but it's really not a stab because like this, that will hurt.
Yeah.
This will hurt, so we go a little bit besides to sure we don't hit each other. But otherwise, it's just this part we can hit, and the other, the whole torso, and to the knees. Not with the knees, but just.
But you have protection on, so you don't.
No,
feel
not
so
really.
much.
We have. We need to have our gloves on. We're not allowed to use a weapon without gloves.
Yeah.
And that is that. But normally we use for the elbow, the knees, teeth protection, but that's normally that style. So Western style, we hit very light and not the head, but we have something called Eastern style. Yeah. They have full armor, helmet, and they hit. And then they have the hat as well, but we don't do that. So they have this Eastern and Western style. But Western style is more sport. It's not something like this. And the next thing is that we are not allowed to hit like this one because we might hit the hat. We don't want that. So we always talk about the angles. So we come out from here to be sure that we don't damage each other. It's about safety at all time.
Yes, because I feel actually it can really hurt you.
We can really get hurt. Yeah. So safety, we don't have rules in that way, but we have safety rules.
Yes.
To be sure that we don't damage each other.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it gets dangerous. So if you
get
hit in the head by this, you will bleed. And it will be very...
yeah, because it's heavy still. It's even it's not sharp, it can still really...
it can still really hurt. Yeah. And in the beginning when you train, there's always a lot of blue marks here. A lot of blue marks.
Thank you so much.
You're
that
welcome.
Was so interesting.
Okay, my name is Yes.
So nice that we can interview you. You have such nice clothes on.
Thank you.
It's a rich Viking clothes, right?
Yeah. It's Viking clothes from findings of Heidelberg, or Hedeby in Danish. It's a northern German city, which were one of the biggest cities in the Viking age, and we got a lot of findings from there. And this cloth is from Heidelberg, all from the shoes to the hat. We don't have that many findings of clothes from the Viking age. Very few, and the findings we have are very degraded, so we don't have a whole shirt. We have a few whole shirts from the Viking age. But we actually got pictures of kings. So we have an idea of some of the kings, how they might have looked.
Yes.
And maybe if you would think that a king would be wearing something very manly and being strong and looking like a powerful man. But actually, the pictures we have, paintings, they are wearing very, very small shoes. Today we call them baby shoes.
Okay.
Ballerinas.
So they were very fine and didn't look like they were going to battle.
No.
No. Okay, that's very
But they probably would have other footwear for when they were going to battle.
You know a lot about the Viking traditions, and we were talking about if you knew about the mushrooms, was it? Yeah.
The mushrooms?
These mushrooms that the Viking is famous for drinking in the mule.
Yeah, but that's not true.
That's not true? No. Okay, let's...
we have some of the sagas, the Jom's Viking sagas, talking about people going berserk.
Yes.
Or, well, they are being crazy at the fight, but they're probably not taking any psychedelia to get crazy. They're just crazy.
Yes, and they were just crazy.
Yeah, and maybe going berserk is actually going out without your shirt on.
Okay.
Or no, only with your shirt on.
Yes.
So no protective gear, but just your shirt.
They were just wild.
Yeah. So berserk, barsærk, kun på undertøj, only your underclothes.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, hvor sødt. So cute.
He's my best buddy. He's so sweet.
That's so cute. But can I do it with me?
Yeah, maybe.
Or you bite my head off.
To, calm, be calm, and
I'm not calm enough. Yeah, I'm not calm enough. Unfortunately, the sound of the microphone decided to leave us in this moment. But this is Futte, that is a horseback archer from Denmark, and she loaned me her jacket. And now we are seeing her shooting with arrows, and she's really, really good at it. Wow, that's amazing. And this jacket is how an upper class Viking woman would have looked like. And thanks a lot to Futte for showing us her great arrow technique. It was so nice to meet you. And now we're going to take a closer look on where this Viking festival is actually located. Next to one of the greatest Viking finds in Denmark, the Viking ring castle Trelleborg. This is a circular fortress that was built by King Harald Bluetooth in the late 10th century and served as a strategic stronghold during that time. Harald Bluetooth was the King of Denmark and Norway. He was son of King Gorm the Old and Thyra Dannebod, and he introduced Christianity to Denmark. I am his 32 generation direct line granddaughter, so it's extra interesting for me to see this. The castle is renowned for its unique architectural design, characterized by a circular shape with 4 main gates facing the cardinal directions. It is believed to have been constructed as a defensive structure, providing protection for the Danish kingdom against potential invaders. Trelleborg Viking Ring Castle offers visitors a glimpse into the Viking way of life. And there has been many great finds of wealth of artifacts, including weapons, tools and everyday objects, providing valuable insight into the culture and customs of Viking people. Today the castle serves as an open-air museum, allowing visitors to explore the reconstructed buildings and experience the atmosphere of Viking settlement. I enjoyed my visit a lot, and I really recommend you to go and see it yourself. Thank you so much for watching. It was such a pleasure to show you the Viking world and my cultural background. Like and subscribe to my channel to never miss out on anything, and see you guys very soon for new adventures. I love you.